Camilla's shocking move blocked by Princess Anne. Royal drama you can't miss. When it comes to the British royal family, tensions run deep and rivalries simmer beneath the surface. But there's one clash that often gets overlooked: the quiet yet unmistakable tension between Princess Anne and Queen Camilla. While Camilla has certainly made her mark within the royal family, Princess Anne is no pushover. And the no-nonsense, fiercely dedicated Princess Royal, Princess Anne, isn't afraid to stand her ground, even when it means going head-to-head with her brother's wife. From blocking Camilla's ambitions to challenging her influence, Princess Anne's been a formidable opponent, and her actions have left Camilla scrambling for position. So what's really going on behind palace walls? What did Princess Anne do to block Camilla's rise? And how has Camilla responded? Stick around, because we're uncovering shocking details you won't hear anywhere else. Let's get started. Number 1. Blocking Camilla's royal title. The first clash between Princess Anne and Camilla comes down to titles and tradition. When King Charles and Camilla married in 2005, there was a lot of speculation about what Camilla's title would be when King Charles eventually ascended to the throne. The public was led to believe she would take on the title of Princess Consort, a decision meant to honor Princess Diana's memory and acknowledge the sensitivity surrounding Camilla's role in the royal family. But Camilla reportedly had other ambitions. According to insiders, she wanted to drop the Princess Consort title and eventually be recognized as Queen Consort. That's where Princess Anne stepped in. Princess Anne, known for her strict adherence to royal traditions and her deep respect for the monarchy, was not about to let it happen. Sources suggest that Princess Anne made it very clear she believed Camilla should stick to the agreed-upon title. Princess Anne's intervention is said to have played a crucial role in preventing Camilla from gaining the upper hand early on in her marriage to King Charles. Number 2. Opposing Camilla's marriage to King Charles. The relationship between King Charles and Camilla has always been a sensitive topic, and Princess Anne wasn't shy about where she stood when it came to their marriage. In 2005, when King Charles and Camilla announced they were getting married, it wasn't exactly met with overwhelming enthusiasm from the entire royal family. One of the most vocal opponents? Princess Anne. According to royal insiders, Princess Anne had serious reservations about Camilla joining the royal family as King Charles' wife. Princess Anne's loyalty to her mother, Queen Elizabeth, and her adherence to tradition made her wary of Camilla, who had a very public and controversial history with King Charles. Princess Anne is known for being fiercely protective of the royal family's image, and she reportedly felt that Camilla's presence could tarnish the reputation of the monarchy. It wasn't just personal, it was principled. Princess Anne believed that King Charles' choice to marry Camilla was putting this personal happiness above the interests of the institution. And in Princess Anne's world, the monarchy always comes first. This wasn't just a minor disagreement. It was a major sticking point that created lingering tensions between Camilla and Princess Anne. Number 3. Criticizing Camilla's fashion sense. Camilla's integration into the royal family wasn't just about titles and relationships. It was also about public perception. And according to reports, Princess Anne had a lot to say about Camilla's fashion choices. Princess Anne has always been known for her practical, no-frills approach to royal life, and that includes her wardrobe. She's not one for flashy outfits or extravagant displays. She's more about function over form. Camilla, on the other hand, has been known to indulge in luxurious fashion and expensive accessories. Insiders claim that Princess Anne's openly criticized Camilla's style, calling it tacky, and suggesting that it doesn't fit the royal family's more conservative image. This may seem like a minor issue, but in the world of royal appearances, image is everything. Princess Anne's disapproval of Camilla's fashion sense is about more than just clothes. It's about the message it sends. Princess Anne believes that every member of the royal family has a responsibility to uphold the monarchy's image, and she reportedly feels that Camilla hasn't always respected that responsibility. Number 4. Tension over royal duties. If there's one thing Princess Anne is known for, it's her dedication to royal duties. Year after year, she's consistently ranked as one of the hardest-working members of the royal family. attending hundreds of engagements annually. Camilla, by contrast, has often been perceived as more selective about the engagement she takes on, and that hasn't sat well with Princess Anne. Sources suggest that Princess Anne and Camilla have had several disagreements over the years about their respective roles within the monarchy. Princess Anne takes her duties very seriously, and she reportedly feels that Camilla doesn't always put in the same level of commitment. For Princess Anne, royal duties aren't just public appearances. They're a lifetime commitment to serving the crown and the people. She's dedicated her entire life to those responsibilities, and she expects the same level of dedication from anyone who holds a significant royal title. This tension over duties isn't just a clash of personalities. It's a clash of priorities. Princess Anne's relentless work ethic stands in stark contrast to Camilla's approach, leading to a cold and often competitive atmosphere between the two women. Number 5. Disagreement over charity work. Another area where Princess Anne and Camilla have reportedly butted heads is in their approach to charitable work. Princess Anne is known for her extensive charity work, particularly in areas related to animal welfare, health, and education. She spent decades building relationships with the organization she supports, and she's passionate about hands-on involvement. Camilla, on the other hand, has her own charitable interests, focusing heavily on causes like domestic violence and literacy. But according to royal insiders, there have been clashes behind the scenes over which causes take priority and how the royal family should present their charitable efforts to the public. Princess Anne is known for being no-nonsense and pragmatic, while Camilla's been seen as focusing more on media-friendly initiatives. This difference in approach has reportedly led to disagreements about the direction of their charitable efforts and how to best utilize the royal platform. It's clear that Princess Anne is fiercely protective of the causes she's championed over the years, and she's not willing to let anyone undermine or overlook them, Camilla included. For Princess Anne, charity work isn't about glamour or publicity. It's about making a real impact, and that's a standard she holds herself and others to very strictly. Number 6. Princess Anne's cold shoulder. If there's one thing Princess Anne is known for, it's her no-nonsense attitude. She doesn't do fake smiles or play the royal PR game. If she doesn't like someone, she makes it crystal clear. And that's exactly how she's treated Camilla over the years. According to royal insiders, Princess Anne's never gone out of her way to welcome Camilla into the family. At royal events, Princess Anne's been seen barely acknowledging Camilla's presence, keeping interactions strictly professional and limited. One of the most notable moments was at a high-profile royal gathering, where Princess Anne reportedly gave Camilla the cold shoulder in front of guests and cameras. While other senior royals engaged with Camilla, Princess Anne stood firmly on the sidelines, making it clear that she had no interest in playing nice. Some might say that this is just Princess Anne's personality. She's reserved, independent, and not overly affectionate in public. But those who know her say this was deliberate. Princess Anne doesn't have an issue with everyone, only those she doesn't respect. And Camilla, in Princess Anne's eyes, she hasn't earned that respect. Number 7. Camilla's divisive influence. Princess Anne's always had a sharp instinct when it comes to protecting the royal family's stability. And if there's one thing she reportedly doesn't trust, it's Camilla's influence over King Charles. According to royal insiders, Princess Anne has long believed that Camilla's a divisive force within the monarchy, someone who's played a role in creating tension within the family rather than uniting it. Princess Anne has reportedly expressed concerns that Camilla's rise to power wasn't just about love. It was about carefully maneuvering herself into a position of influence. In private, Princess Anne has allegedly warned that Camilla's presence has caused rifts, not just with her, but with Prince William, Prince Harry, and other senior royals. And she's not wrong. Even after decades, Camilla remains a contentious person, both within the family and with the public. Princess Anne, who spent her life dedicated to royal duty, reportedly doesn't trust that Camilla's interests align with what's best for the monarchy. For Princess Anne, the monarchy isn't about personal happiness. It's about duty, tradition, and maintaining order. And if Camilla disrupts that, Princess Anne won't stand by quietly. Number 8. Blocking Camilla's access to royal documents. One of the most shocking power moves Princess Anne has reportedly made against Camilla, blocking her access to royal documents. When Camilla officially became part of the royal family, she expected to gain the same level of access to confidential royal records, briefings, and sensitive documents as other senior royals. But Princess Anne had other plans. According to reports, Princess Anne and her allies within the royal court ensured that Camilla's access to certain high-level documents was restricted, especially ones related to government affairs and monarchy strategy. Why? Because Princess Anne didn't trust her. Princess Anne's always been deeply involved in royal decision-making, and she reportedly saw Camilla as an outsider who hadn't earned the right to be privy to sensitive information. Camilla, of course, wasn't happy about this. Insiders say that there were heated discussions behind the scenes, with King Charles attempting to ease the tension. But Princess Anne stood firm. There are some things Camilla doesn't need to know. For Princess Anne, this wasn't personal. It was about protecting the monarchy. And if that meant keeping Camilla in the dark, then so be it. Number 9. Tension over Prince William's wedding. When Prince William married Princess Catherine in 2011, it was a historic moment. The future king was marrying the woman who would one day be queen. But behind the scenes, there were tensions brewing between Camilla and Princess Anne. According to insiders, there was a power struggle over who should take the lead in organizing certain aspects of the wedding. While Princess Anne, as a senior royal and the queen's daughter, expected to play an important role, Camilla reportedly tried to insert herself into key decisions. Princess Anne, being the fiercely independent and traditional royal she is, wasn't having it. She reportedly pushed back, making it clear that she was not going to take orders from Camilla, especially when it came to a future queen's wedding. Some sources claim that Princess Anne also felt that Camilla was overstepping, trying to claim a more prominent role in the wedding than she was entitled to. In the end, Princess Anne remained a key person in the wedding, but she also kept her distance from Camilla throughout the celebrations. It was a silent but clear reminder that in Princess Anne's world, Camilla had limits, and she wasn't about to cross them. Number 10. Disagreement over royal protocol. Princess Anne is known for being one of the strictest enforcers of royal protocol. She grew up under Queen Elizabeth's reign, where tradition was everything, and she believes in following royal rules to the letter. Camilla? Not so much. This has reportedly led to several clashes between Princess Anne and Camilla, especially regarding how royal events should be conducted, how the public should be addressed, and how traditions should be upheld. Princess Anne believes that protocol is the foundation of the monarchy, a system that's kept the royal family strong for centuries. Camilla, however, has a more relaxed modern approach, which in Princess Anne's eyes can come off as careless and disrespectful. One notable point of tension was Camilla's tendency to be less formal during public engagements. While Princess Anne believes in strict etiquette, Camilla has sometimes been seen laughing and joking with reporters, which Princess Anne reportedly finds inappropriate for a queen consort. For Princess Anne, being a royal isn't about personal comfort. It's about maintaining the dignity of the crown. And Camilla's failure to fully respect that? It's just another reason why Princess Anne has kept her distance. Number 11. Princess Anne's disapproval of Camilla. When it comes to the royal hierarchy, respect isn't just expected, it's earned. And from the very beginning, Princess Anne's reportedly never approved of Camilla as a member of the royal family. Unlike other royals who may have reluctantly accepted Camilla over time, Princess Anne's remained steadfast in her opinion. Camilla was never supposed to be part of the monarchy. While Princess Anne's never publicly spoken against Camilla, actions speak louder than words. She rarely interacts with Camilla at royal events, never gushes about her in interviews, and doesn't engage in the public displays of royal unity that other family members put on for the cameras. It's a stark contrast to Princess Anne's relationship with Princess Diana. While Princess Anne wasn't particularly close to Princess Diana, she respected her role as the Princess of Wales. With Camilla, that respect was never there. Some insiders believe that Princess Anne's disapproval stems from her loyalty to Queen Elizabeth. The late queen was reportedly hesitant about Camilla's role in the family for many years, and Princess Anne, always the dutiful daughter, aligned with that stance. For Princess Anne, it's simple. Camilla was never meant to be queen. And even though history's taken a different path, Princess Anne doesn't have to like it, and she certainly doesn't have to pretend otherwise. Number 12. Camilla's overspending. If there's one thing Princess Anne can't stand, it's wasteful spending. She's built a reputation as one of the most practical, no-fuss royals, often recycling outfits from decades ago and refusing to indulge in the lavish royal lifestyle that some of her family members embrace. Camilla? Not so much. According to insiders, Princess Anne has raised concerns over Camilla's spending habits, particularly when it comes to wardrobe, travel, and renovations to royal residences. Camilla's reportedly spent hundreds of thousands of pounds on designer clothing, expensive jewelry, and luxury vacations, something that doesn't sit well with Princess Anne, who believes royals should be modest and practical. One specific point of contention: the renovations at Clarence's house after Camilla moved in. Reports suggest that Princess Anne was unimpressed with the extravagant refurbishments, believing that the money could have been better spent on charitable initiatives. For Princess Anne, the monarchy isn't about personal luxury. It's about service and duty. And if Camilla's lifestyle choices clash with that belief, you can bet Princess Anne is keeping tabs on it. Number 13. Tension over Prince Harry's wedding. Weddings in the royal family are never just about love. They're about power, tradition, and hierarchy. And Prince Harry's wedding to Meghan Markle in 2018 was no exception. According to insiders, Princess Anne and Camilla didn't see eye to eye on how the event should be handled. Princess Anne, as a royal traditionalist, believed the wedding should be kept within strict royal protocols, formal, structured, and in line with royal customs. Camilla, on the other hand, reportedly pushed for a more relaxed and modern approach, siding with Prince Harry and Meghan's vision of breaking certain traditions. The real tension? Who had more influence over King Charles? Prince Harry's wedding was one of the biggest events of the decade, and King Charles played a key role, even walking Meghan down the aisle. Camilla, of course, was heavily involved in the planning. Princess Anne reportedly didn't like how much control Camilla had over the wedding decisions. This wedding wasn't just a royal event. It was a battle for influence. And Princess Anne, who's always been a firm believer in keeping things traditional, saw Camilla's modernizing influence as yet another reason to keep her distance. Number 14. Disagreement over royal tours. Princess Anne is one of the hardest working royals. That's a fact. Year after year, she carries out hundreds of engagements, traveling across the world to represent the monarchy. Camilla, on the other hand, has taken a more selective approach to royal duties, particularly when it comes to overseas tours. This has reportedly been a point of contention between Princess Anne and Camilla, with Princess Anne feeling that Camilla hasn't put in the same level of dedication when it comes to representing the crown abroad. Princess Anne is hands-on and committed. She spent decades building relationships with international leaders, charities, and organizations. Camilla, by contrast, has taken a more relaxed approach, prioritizing fewer high-profile engagements rather than grueling tour schedules. According to sources, Princess Anne has expressed frustration over this, believing that as the queen consort, Camilla should be carrying more of the load. For Princess Anne, duty isn't optional, it's a lifelong commitment. And Camilla's less rigorous schedule, it just reinforces Princess Anne's belief that Camilla isn't cut out for the role she's taken on. Number 15. Princess Anne's distance from Camilla, keeping things strictly professional. Unlike some of the more dramatic feuds within the royal family, Princess Anne's treatment of Camilla's been calculated, quiet, and firm. She's kept her distance, both physically and emotionally. Unlike other royal women, such as Princess Catherine, who's publicly shown warmth towards Camilla, Princess Anne's remained distant and detached. She rarely engages in conversation with Camilla at events, and never makes an effort to appear close to her in public. This isn't just about personal feelings, it's a power move. Princess Anne understands that silence can be just as powerful as words. By keeping her distance, she sends a clear message. She doesn't see Camilla as a true equal. She doesn't approve of Camilla's role in the monarchy. She will never forget how Camilla's presence changed royal history. For Princess Anne, it's not about making a scene. It's about ensuring that everyone knows exactly where she stands. And if Camilla thought she would ever get Princess Anne's approval, she was sorely mistaken. One thing is clear: Princess Anne is no fan of Camilla, and she's made sure everyone knows it. From blocking Camilla's royal ambitions to keeping her at arm's length in royal affairs, Princess Anne's been a quiet but powerful force in ensuring that Camilla doesn't overstep her place within the monarchy. But now I want to hear from you. Do you think Princess Anne was right to push back against Camilla's influence? Or was she simply holding on to outdated royal traditions? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video as much as we did, don't forget to like it, share it with your friends and other royal watchers. Also, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a future upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!